All right, so this is where we left off in class. I was going briefly through the different steps or phases in the relationship selling sales process or cycle. So I'm going to go through what your book has labeled as different phases. I care more that you know like what prospecting is, what pre-approach is, approach, and the order, rather than these phases. The phases are just how your textbook is grouping them. So phase one does start before you sit down and have a meeting, whether that's virtual, on the phone, or in person with a potential customer. So if you remember, a prospect is a potential customer. So in phase one, we are finding potential customers. So prospecting is finding potential customers. One thing we want to do with these prospects is we want to qualify them. How do we do that? Are they mad? Do they have the money or budget to purchase from you? Do they have the authority? Are you talking to the right person? Are you talking to the decision maker? And do they have the potential to need or desire your product or service? Once we qualify prospects, then we go into pre-approach. Pre-approach I call planning and preparation, or that's really the objective of it. So social media is obviously a great tool for this. You will do a sales call planning report once we get to, selecting our products and services and who we're selling to and all of that. You'll do an assignment that walks you through kind of pre-approach activities. But I want to show you also how you can use social media to go from a cold call to a warm call. So a cold call would be, I don't have any information on this potential customer. I'm going in completely blind. A warm call means that I have some level of information. LinkedIn is a really good tool to help you with this. So, how can you use LinkedIn? So, if you go to your LinkedIn profile, this is not it, but this is. No, it's not. Okay, go to yourself. If you don't have a LinkedIn profile, that's where you're going to start getting one. Step two, gone to myself. I'm going to scroll down to my education. So, education. Everything's at UT Arlington. Obviously, for you, it would be UCL. I also have these instructions on the slide. You're going to click on this icon. Now I'm at UTA College of Business. I didn't realize it took you straight to the College of Business, but that's fine. I don't think it does that for UCL. Anyway, I'm going to look at alumni. In this case, what I'm doing is if I am trying to get into a certain organization, you can also use this for finding jobs. But let's say that I'm looking for the decision maker at a particular organization, and in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, or let's say I'm looking for them in Arlington. And so now I've narrowed it down. These are different ways to narrow down, but I've narrowed it down to a specific city. And let's say I want to find Arlington's in my territory, and I want to find someone that works at at Lockheed Martin. I'll just use that because it's right here. Or you could say Fidelity. We'll go Fidelity. So then I'm going to be looking, and a lot of these people are third, but then I see, okay, this person's a second, and it depends what you're selling, but what you can do through this, one, you can use it just to find people, or someone you may potentially meet with, or if you have no idea even where to start, if I have like I have a mutual connection with this person, that at least gives me like some kind of connection and in at that company that hopefully maybe that person could tell me who to contact if they're not the right person. Again, it depends on what I'm selling. So one of the senior VPs at LinkedIn has said numerous times on videos I've watched, one of the strongest connections or something that will make people more likely to respond to you is if you have the same university in common, like you both went to the same university, having that commonality. So because I have that commonality, hopefully Vivian is more likely, if I phrase my message right, to respond to me. So that is how you use LinkedIn for that. What I want you to do, and I had planned on getting to this on last Thursday, so you can ignore the first part about you need to be in class, but we have gone past that. You're going to connect with me on LinkedIn. If you don't have a LinkedIn profile, then that's going to be your assignment to create one. If you do have a LinkedIn profile, then you're going to use the methodology I described and find a second or third connection that maybe has a career similar to the one that you're working towards. So what you're going to turn in a Word or PDF document, one, screenshot of the person that you like their career. Two, why is this a career that you're working towards or want to have? You're going to submit that through D2L, and that's it. So, simple enough.